Okay, welcome home. Everybody is messed up. Go over to the modifications window and yeah, Jeff and Kellee are down for the count. We have a lot of scrap right now though. So I could probably repair both of you without even like having to sell anybody off, which you can do. You can break down a bot for 7 scrap apparently. Repair Jeff's full HP. So what it does is it moves it into the queue over on the left, so when you click it, it doesn't necessarily do it. You can do all of it at once and, you know, decide what you're gonna do. We could also have Rick come back to life with his full HP, which will cost us 22, and we still got 2 left to work with. Everybody who's got high health will be alive. And Kellee, you know, I never liked her anyway, even though she's I never liked her anyway. Execute. Now we've got Jeff, Ethan, and Rick. It is totally a sausage fest in here. Lovely. But our bots are still alive, and we can go to the next place, which is Fuel Depot C, where we don't know anything about the infestation types. Let's head over there. Now we're out of fuel, and it's time to board. And now I have to, like, you know, fix everybody up and switch out who's switching out. Yeah, I got it on the wire, overheard it myself. It could just be another routine contract, but tech speculation articles. I have a better idea. What do you think about military involvement? Hear me out. We know Muteki holds contracts with the military, Leyland working with a back door for the military into Leyland's tech. Militarized assemblers. Fear is compelling, I know, but tag it as a futures piece. Thoughts? Okay, reminding you again, we are still on the first, like, map. This is the first set of buildings, so I'm okay to open the airlock. I think. 2 episodes, I'm still on the first map, and all of my bots were killed, except for 1 in the first go there. Okay, so we found that, and door 25 was open. Oh, here's a turret. Man, if I could find a bot that knew how to interface, and then we could just throw these turrets on, and then you just, like, lead the horrors of the night into those rooms. And then the turrets just take care of them for you. What do we get on the generator? Just 2 rooms. It's gonna be a very small place. It kind of looks that way. Nav everybody into R2 along with our generator bot. And I'm gonna need a motion detector from Rick. All right. And we are safe in D17. So I'm gonna pop open D17 and Jeff is going through spearheading. What do you got in here, Jeff? Just a corridor, just an empty corridor, and a bunch of doors that we don't have power control over, which means we need another source of power, and we just don't have that. So let's close door 25 and let's open door 16, because that's a room that we can scan, and right now it reads as being good and clean, and it's not clean anymore. Okay, well, there you go. So now we've got a guy trapped in there. We've already been through that room, and there was nothing that we wanted out of it, so we can now blow airlock 6, and then close it very quickly because of the damage that sometimes amasses. And then open door 16 again just to give it a little time in case there was like a second beastie that didn't climb through in the first go. And now we can go through and see what is in room 16. Another generator. Okay, so here's where we can power everything else. Oh, but there's also a vent. Remember I talked about the little clouds of flesh-eating, well, I guess bot-eating bastards that float around here. Doesn't matter, we can't avoid it. And it's the first level, so surely they wouldn't hit me with that kind of stuff right now, right? Wait a second. Is it broken? Yeah, it's broken. Nav Ethan, our new generator bot, into R5, and then we'll turn that on. And then we can actually, yeah, unless we can't power, well, let's see what doors we end up powering. Give me the generator. And we don't have power on these doors. Damn it. That means I gotta bring him back. Okay, wait. 2, go back to R2. Because what I need to do is I need to close door 17. And now that I've done that, in fact, I think I can just press that and it'll go back. Where is it? Alright, you could have typed it in by now. Because now we've made R4 into a secured and scannable room. And we can't power those doors? Oh. I could have paid attention to that. Rick, motion detector's on, and you have given us no information that helps us at all about anything at all. Well then, Jeff, it's on you and your stealth, isn't it? Yeah, looks like it is. Stealth me, no, not V-stealth me, regular stealth me. Into D13, so stealth, and then D13 on, and if there is something in here, Man, we're all really screwed. Okay, so that room is safe, and there's something to gather. Drop your stealth and gather that, Jeff. What's your next chess move here, buddy? Let's get Rick over here into R6 with his motion detector, see if we can't get a room that we can actually scan. Because the yellow rooms are rooms that we just can't scan. Okay, D10 is empty, which is good, although I don't know if it's going to help us in, like, being able to track more people and move them in. Ooh! No, that's a gather. Okay, I thought that was maybe another power point. Ooh, but here's some fuel. Okay, Jeff, what kind of fuel did we get? 1 day's propulsion, 2 days propulsion, 2 P fuel. Okay, we might be able to jump more around in this sector, depending on what kind of fuel P fuel is. And we have no other point of powering. So we kind of just have to open door 20. Right? Because we can't open door 19. That's an airlock. So yeah, we gotta just open that door. So I'm going to actually move, Rick, DF out, and leave this up to my stealth bot, Jeff. Closing the door behind Rick and Jeff. Let's get in here and have a look at what may or may not exist. Okay, another place to power it. Oh, but those are the drone 2 taking damage. What? What? Close D20. What are you talking about? Drone 2 taking shoot. Nav all back to R1. Oh, because the clouds of bastards got through the stuff and they're going after R3. Go, Jeff. Go, Jeff. Go, Jeff. Go. No. Who is it? No, it's Rick. Now Rick is down too. Oh God, it's the things that I said. There's no way that they would give me those on the first frickin' area, right? So now what we have is we have Jeff with the stealth on his ship full of bugs, and his stealth just gave out, so I gotta hope that there's not a vent in this room I didn't notice. Okay, so we got a ship with bugs on them. As soon as I found them, they popped up through the vents and went after my other bots. Effing. F. And oh, no, Jeff is not trapped in there because he's in an airlock room. Okay, so I gotta get them out. Towing, which means he has to run in stealth, borrow the tow from Rick, and gotta love this game. Redock the ship at A3 so we can pick up, and oh God, hope that the bugs didn't decide to move into the ship. Which is entirely possible. I don't know if it's entirely possible or not. You know what, go ahead and stealth just in case they did. A3, do we have an infestation on board? No? Good, then close A3 and de-stealth. And now we gotta dock back over at, where do we want to come in? Where's the guy? I think A6? A6 is probably the best place, because I'm pretty sure the one that's trapped in the hallway there, yeah, that's Rick. So, we gotta get his tow. We gotta run him with the stealth, we gotta swap tow with him while we're stealth, and we gotta tow him out to the ship, close the doors behind us, and then, can I do that in a command? I don't know, because he's between rooms. So I think you might have to do this kind of manually. Well, that's fun. It is for YouTube. Alright, stealth, and at the same time, A6, because I gotta do as many commands as I can. Okay, and then I get in here. Yep, there they are. Swap. Okay, and then is this gonna don't de-screw me, buddy. Give me trade tow for gather. There we go. Now I've got tow, and now tow, and then no, they're attacking airlock 6. No. How do I stealth active. Stealth. No, I turned it off. Turn it back on. Stealth. He's disabled. Damn it. They're both disabled. We got a thing full of bugs. We lost Ethan. When I bring the ship full of bugs back, is that gonna be a problem? Exits. Live enemies in the docking ship. Yeah? What do you think I can do about it? A6. Will they just leave on their own? Don't tell me you want me to leave the docking port open and, like, blow us all out into space or something. I know that there are bugs on board the ship. There's nothing I can do about that. Is there? Something I can do about that. You're down. Oh, they moved through. They decided to go somewhere. Okay, what is it? It's A6. What do you mean it's blocked? It opened. I wasn't in it before. You tell me that it's open? It's blocked now. It is not blocked. No, Jeff was not in the way before, and now it was closed when he got killed. Game. Exit! Okay, maybe I didn't have to close the door. Ethan 2, drone lost. Jeff and Rick disabled. We managed to get 2 scrap, 2 P fuel. We lost the generator and the trap. Okay. Permadeath. Still going. So, we have 4 scrap. We have 5 bots. Kellee, thank you for helping us. You are soul. Hubert. I like that. I like your name. Hubert. Get rid of Ron. Get rid of Ron and keep Hubert around. Goodbye, Ron. Thank you for your contribution to the team and eject you into space in trade of 14 scrap. Okay, so now I got 18 scrap and I gotta bring all 3 of you back alive because I need at least 3 people working with me. So split 18 at 6 health for everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for you, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for you, and Hubert. There you go. So that's all of the things that I can do to bring you guys back to life. But if I do that, I won't have a generator. I will have to create a generator for the cost of 8 because we lost our generator on the last run. So I can't do that. I cannot. Okay, clear that. I need to. Hi, pause. How are you? You might want to go somewhere else right now because I know I'm petting you right now, but I'm gonna start like scratching you in a minute. Did I mention the game was frustrating? Okay, so that means then what I have to work with is not 18, I have 10. I need to split that between 3 people. So Jeff, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Jeff. Rick, 1, 2, 3 for you. Hubert, 1, 2, 3 for you. That will leave me with 8 scrap remaining. Execute that. I have 8 scrap. Then I go down and I create a generator, assemble new generator, execute that. Boom. I have no scrap remaining. I could get more scrap too by selling off upgrades that I don't really need. Oh good, the motion and the stealth are damaged. They'll still work. They will still probably work. We're gonna float that issue. I now have 2 fuel for the local system jumps that can take me nowhere that I haven't already been, so we're making a galaxy jump to the only place that apparently we can. Why is it all the way at the top of the... Alright, whatever. Go there. And we've discovered some new areas, but now that we're in this system, see where we are. Here we are. I'm still carrying that extra 2 fuel. Okay. So the plus, I still don't see any reason to do 6 and 6 plus 2. Okay, I see the reason, because they want to communicate to you that each new system that you travel to, you get another 6 fuel. So they say 6 of 6, based on what they gave you, plus the 2 that you discover. Okay, I get it. I get why you're doing it. It's just another thing that's confusing, but I get it. And when you land in a new system, you land directly onto a place that you can go to. So we're going to a medical type ship with a thing, and actually I should probably read that. Medical B type, infestation type 1. Let's hope they're not clouds of bugs. Distance 0, scrap capacity 45. Yeah, let's get some med kits, because Lord knows we need them. Hubert, you are my new generator guy. Congratulations. Don't ask what happened to the last generator guy. Oh, and he's got a 4 slot. Interesting. Rick, come over here. Jeff, you've still got stealth. You've got tow, which is not the thing that you should have, so I gotta do some trading. You need to trade that off. Are you gonna carry mines with you? Well, we're doing so well. Why not? Rick, pick up the tow, and then Jeff, grab the gather. And now stealth gathers, and it has the mines if it needs it, and then Rick does the motion and the towing and the stunning, and then we got a generator who's got a sonic screwdriver on him if we need it. Cool. Go to the next mission. Let's try and survive this one. Scrap found in R2, thank you. We know that there's just one type of infestation, so once we figure out, like, what kind of thing is on the ship, that's the only kind of thing. If it's bugs, then we'll only have bugs to deal with. If it's jumping crazy wolf bastards, then it's that. Begin communication. Jeb, this is
Bill for the emergency relays forwarding at the time. I haven't had the batteries going. I don't have your stuff.
If you haven't seen my Kerbal Space Program stuff, then you don't know what I'm doing. I had to get the bodies off the ship and minimize the risk of infection. I've relayed the situation to all ISHO outposts. Hopefully they can get the data that I need to understand the pattern and stop this from spreading further. I need to get to my lab. We don't have much time. Do we, Mr. Paws? Okay, so there's the room that we scanned on the way in, that the ship scanned, and it's a ways away from our first airlock over here. I'm going to assume that it's still safe to just pop the airlock on the second, you know, the one past the starting point, so I'm gonna do that. And you probably shouldn't be making assumptions. Cubert, get in there. All right. Ooh, Wally! We are finding all kinds of, like, gaming and movie characters. Wally, what do you got on you, Wally? You've got Gather and Stun. Cool, an extra Gather is going to be helpful because that will break down, and Stun is, you know, what the hell ever. I'm just gonna, Cubert, I'm gonna pop you over here and have you do the generator, and I will send somebody else through. In fact, nav 3 to R3, and then when you get there, go ahead and tow. And then nav 3 back to R1, and then we'll drop you in the towing area. Drop that and nav everybody into R3. We're gonna have all hands on deck here, and give me Jeff, because I am in charge of you, Mr. Jeffster. We're going down this open door that we haven't explored yet, through D9, into the wide open area where, red alert, we're all gonna, no, we're still okay. Sending Rick into R4 with Jeff so that he can throw us down a motion detector, and hopefully it will work in room 5, because that would be very helpful. It doesn't, and it is not very helpful. The only room that we can scan is the one that the generator bot is in, and we can't pull the generator bot out of the generator room for obvious reasons, which means we're stealthing our way through this again. Jeff, how do you feel about probably getting everyone and yourself killed? Not good? Yeah, get out of here, Rick. I don't need your scans, you're not actually helping me. Stealth, and D6, and anything inside here. Anything that wants to kill me. Nothing inside here that wants to kill me. Yay! It's unlikely. Now D12, we know from having tried it once before that it hasn't been scanned for enemies, it's just been scanned for goodies. So I'm bringing Rick back across the ship to do a motion scan in R5 for us, which will hopefully be able to scan one of these two rooms. It can scan both of them. And that tells us that the room that opens into R2 is empty as well, so that it's completely safe to just pop the door and, oh god, red alert, we're all gonna die. It's not funny anymore. Gather everything you can gather in here, Jeff. What? I feel like they went out of their way to make that sound effect creepy. And let's head through D5 and explore what's in this room. Hopefully another power outlet. No, but we did find some fuel in the old ship, or possibly some fuel. Come on, no fuel. Lovely. We have control over door 4, so I'm gonna close doors 5 and 12, and I'm gonna pop D4 and see if anything comes through that is unsavory, that just, you know, just in bad taste. Nothing so far, so Jeff, head on down to D4 and have a look-see in here. We found another thing and just a bunch of doors that we can't control yet. Well, what the F? Alright, I've sent everybody back to D3 except for Jeff, because Jeff is going to have to continue doing the stealth job for us. I'm closing D9 on you, Jeff, which I know is going to piss you off, because now you can't path back there. But that's because you have to go in here where we couldn't scan before with Rick or Morty. Oh, look at all the goodies that are in here. Any baddies in here? No, and we found the other electrical control point. Yay! Dude, and then is there anything good in that? No. Okay, so this again is a ship upgrade slot, and I'm pretty sure that there's nothing in there. If I hit info, decontaminate, but it's permanent upgrade to the ship, so it can't be uninstalled, so we can't use it, is what they're getting at there. Okay. How old did it say this thing was before we boarded? What? Radiation flooding in room. Okay, no, okay, close D4. D4 closed. D5 closed. I think a portion of the ship may have just opened to space. So we're gonna close that off, and I'm gonna move everybody to R8 for now, which means we won't have any control over the doors while you're doing this. Yeah. But once we get them in there, then we can control the doors better. Generator on the R8 side of things, okay. And then give me a motion, we're gonna have to do this a little bit faster. Okay, there's definitely something bad in R10. Radiation leaking into that room, but it's not, as far as I know, it's not venting to space. You know what? We don't have time. Wait, but that's radiation. Come on, you don't wanna Do I want to? You don't want to. No? Are you sure? I'm not sure, actually. D8. Head off into that room, prick. See if, why don't you explore over there, where the radiation is a thing. Is the radiation gonna flood the R10 and then I can't get rid of it? Radiation has completely flooded room R7. Okay, well, that's probably something we don't want to mess with then. So let's gather everything that's in this room, Jeff. They're not stupid enough, apparently, to walk into a room that's been irradiated. Which means Stealth Master Jeff is doing his thing in D10. He's rolling it, he's rolling D10. He's not rolling D10, no. Okay, nav all back to R1. Go, everybody. Go. No, Jesus, they got him. They got both of them in like a heartbeat. Freaking balls. This is stupid. It's dumb. Jeff is the only one still alive. It took them both down. Well, they didn't have much health, which is why it took them down in a heartbeat. God, they just can't, they just bust through the door like ambulance drivers. I had no way to scan that. It's just, dock me at A3. I don't have enough freaking scrap to keep getting screwed over on every single mission. A3 up. Wait, don't open it yet. Okay, and don't pause. Stealth Jeff and open A3 now that the bugs have gone. Maybe they weren't the only thing in here, but I need every bit of scrap that I can possibly get if this is gonna continue where I just have to repair everything over. Oh, good, there's a vent in here, which means they can move wherever they want to, and they can always come back into this room, can't they? Lovely. Well, there's nothing in there anyway. You dock at A2, because I think it's slightly closer than A1 is to where both of the bots are down, and I have to do this thing again where I run Jeff in stealth mode, and then I get the docking or the towing thing for him, swap it, I grab the guy, and then I tow him out while I'm stealthed, is what I have to now do. And hope that the bugs don't decide to get on board my ship while we're doing it. Okay, and something just broke through door 11, which does not affect me at all. In fact, man, if I had control over airlock 3 right now, I would just blow you all out into space. I'm gonna do this the command line at least to start so that we can do it in the most efficient way, hopefully, possible. So I'm going to stealth. Oh, wait, I gotta tell who's gonna stealth. D4 door is no longer functioning. Good! Make things better for stealth 1. That's about who I want to stealth. Then I want to open A2, and then once you got A2, then I want to navigate bot number 1 to R8. And when you get to R8, I'm gonna have to take control of you. So that's about all I can do from the command line. And ready? Go! Okay, that was a waste of a moment there. And then get ready with your swap command. Yeah. Yep, sure, right? And then swap with swap. No, stop, and I need you to swap. I need you to swap. I need the tow with the stealth. No, don't trade with the stealth. Just gather for tow. Okay, did that. We got 45% stealth. Oh, crap. Just get out. You got it. Nav all to R1. I don't want to have to control it. Just go. Go, Jeff. Go, Jeff. Go, Jeff. Oh, God, they're moving with you. Stealth is breaking down. Get ready to close the airlock. 10, 8, 7, there we go. Okay, we're safe. It was a good call. It was a good call to come back. It was not a good call to tell it to type it in and make it navigate it itself. I should have just done it myself, but it's a good call. Stealth has regenerated. I'm going to do this one myself. So I'm going to stealth and A2 at the same time, and then it's all on me. Ready, go. There we go. Jeff is stealthed, and he is moving. He's moving. And then I don't think I can get Rick back. I think he's dead. Oh, they got him. He was stealthed and they found him. They didn't care that he was stealthed. Now everybody's dead. Now they're all dead. Now they're just all dead. Didn't matter that he was stealthed. I swear he like ran right through the middle of the cloud before it didn't, and then this. If I mentioned the game is frustrating. Status report. We lost everybody. We got one back. We have no scrap. Status report. Game over.
At the beginning of all time, was dark, the earth was flat. The gods will blame